There's your water.
You know.
Where the hole?
Yep.
Yep.
There it is. You see where the water's been vaporizing. So at least 3 on this side. All right, guys, we got a cool one here. 63 Ford Falcon station wagon, 302. This was a high school project they rebuilt for a raffle. Looking over this thing, I would say this is probably better done than probably a good 60% of shops out there right now. So it's kind of sad, but it's a cool one. Mustang 2 front end. Customer got this on the raffle. Now he wants us to go through and make it roadworthy. She's got just a few issues. Brakes, needs a tune up. They've said it was overheating. We got some issues to fix on that. They got no fan shroud. Then we're probably gonna rebuild the carb, test this thing and get it roadworthy again. This guy, he wants to start driving it. We want him to drive it. This is a cool car.
That's typical TQS. Trailer Queen syndrome.
Yep. She ain't gonna be like that no more. We're gonna make her a road queen. We got a fuel pump, fuel regulator. We're gonna add a fuel filter. Man, you gotta remember to put fuel filters on these kind of systems. You get any trash in your fuel pump, you're gonna grenade your fuel pump. And when your fuel pump goes, then there goes any of your regulator and stuff down the line. And we got some vacuum leaks. We're gonna bleed the coolant system. And then we wanna raise it because even though the stance is cool, they're way too low in the front. We're tearing tires up. So we're gonna raise the front up, get some adjustable shocks on it, redo the brakes. The brakes in the back aren't working too well. She'll stop you, but it seems like it's got no brakes in the back. So we got a blockage or something there. Get that rebled and reworked. Some gas pedal work. They kind of twisted it and made it work, but we'll make it a little bit better so where it's not hanging up so much. Other than that, trying to get this thing on the road and just solid. And I think she's gonna be a killer ride when we're done. But those clips so damn tight, you're pulling wires out every time you try and pull them out. Make these too tight, things get real dumb. Still impressed for what it is.
Done some things.
Probably 60% of the shops we see work from, this is better.
Yeah.
Oil, coolant. These head gaskets are not doing all right. That one's wet. That one's got a little steam action cleaning it. Yeah. Got some steam spots and.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's clean.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And there's lots of oil on those too. Head gaskets, new plugs.
Right now I'm about to change the shocks in the front to coilovers. There's a drop block in the back. Take that out. That way the ass end raises up at least an inch. That way it's drivable. And then once that's done, I'm gonna replace the fuel system that's in it.
Radiator. You never put the freaking bolts for the radiator on this side, especially on a Ford. Makes it 5 times harder on what you're doing right now. It's custom. I'm just gonna pop the front grill off thing instead of taking the condenser off. It's not that hard in those old turds. Extendo clippo, cuz. Yeah, hold that up for me so it doesn't hurt the paint. Matrix. Thank you, Manny.
like all you need to do is just notch this out here, which the notch is there. This is on the wrong side, so the radiator's like this. I think the reason they did that because these bolts here are way too long and it'll probably dig into the radiator. Can't really complain. High school kids put it together, so. There we go. Let's say another nut as a spacer. And you have to be careful when you take these Ford distributors out. There's a long rod that shoots down, sits into there, goes into the oil pump, and sometimes they like to get stuck in the distributor and then fall inside the oil pan, and then guess what else you have to do? Take off the oil pan just to get to that rod. What we got, y'all? Flat tap it.
I put the motor together and it runs very, very good. How's that?
Looking for my damn phone. Put new head gaskets on here. Make sure the heads were nice and straight. Use feeler gauges on it. Everything checked out good. No warpage on the heads. Block is good, so readjusted all the valves. We had to put a new fuel pump and regulator on there, so I redid all that. Right now, I'm putting everything together. About to put antifreeze in, redo the O-rings on the AC system, suck everything down, and I'm probably going to have to remake this coil wire here because it keeps popping off. And then after that, we'll get the carburetor all dialed in, timing, and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a hassle with this car. Those high school kids that put it together, they did a good job, but there's a lot of things that was backwards and wrong, but you can't complain. Yeah, $200 giveaway car. Okay, let's give that a shot, see what she does. New MSD box in here, just wired up. Right now it's temporary, and I'll finish up everything in a little bit. I had this old one in here. Ancient thing in there, and it crapped out because moisture and everything got into the backside of it. And then they crap out. There's a main circuit in here. You can send these off and get them rebuilt. Now, this one's so old, better off just buying a new one. But there's a main circuit on this printed circuit board, and if that thing pops out, you can actually solder that back together and get it working again. Rig things to get it to work. Little secret says send it off to MSD. What the hell? Stop. Off and on. Wired up the MSD box and stuff like that. Couldn't find out the coil took a crap too. This bypassed right now until I swap the coil out just to prove a theory. Just hit the key. And then I need to swap over the belt because on Ford there's two different types of rotations on the belts. This used to be a V-belt motor. Instead of having it counterclockwise, I need to flip the belt over and make it clockwise.
We got new fans on it. Got to keep the temp down. We're not sponsored by Monster, but eventually we will be. How many Monsters a day you drink? We're trying to get a sponsorship. 4 Monsters a day. I drink 6. All the sugar. There. Right there.
Actually drives pretty well. Top end. It's fuel pump. Get back to the shop, I'm gonna change out those freaking fuel filters. That's what it is. It's acting like the GT40. Remember, if I started for fuel, it's not overheating. 180. Is that Baltic? That's a first. Probably saw something dead over there. I'm gonna go sniff that. Readjusted the valves, reset the carburetor on it, and it's running a whole lot cleaner and stuff. You don't have to worry about us bogging down anymore. Brakes are good. Move some wires around on the fan real quick. There's a second set of fans on here that's ran off a temp sender, like the factory one. So all it does when it gets up the temp, makes the ground fans turn on. So I just moved that, put it straight to a ground. So now it has 4 fans coming on all the time. And I know it's a cold day out today, but it's running pretty cool. Oh yeah. Before it wouldn't even kick down. Now it does. She good. What it was, I had drop spindles on here. I had 2-inch drop spindles and then just shocks and springs in it. So we decided to go adjustable coilovers on it, put the stock spindles in and get rid of the 2-inch drop spindles because there's already drop in it with the springs. And then someone welded in this cross member, which I'm starting to think it's not very level. It's sitting like this because I have like 2.5 threads left on this one. I'm not gonna go anymore with that one. Adjust this one down so that way it's nice and even because I'm at 23.5 there, 23.25 here, so it's sitting like this. I really don't think the motor, this cradle in here is very straight, but it's a high school project, so it's a weld-in Mustang 2 kit from like Speedway or something like that. And I think most of these parts are donated, like the carburetor and the old coil and everything else, because all that stuff crapped out after I did the head gaskets in it. And then the carburetor kept flooding and everything else, so I had to put a new carburetor on it. And then I had to readjust the valves. And then someone put a Chevrolet lock nut on there, because these valves are adjustable, like a Chevrolet. Someone put a Chevrolet one on there, and one of the valves wasn't adjusted correctly, so I had to take that off. We have a pile of 302 parts over there, and think I was able to find one in there, and put that on there, and zoom in on that. There's your sign. If y'all don't get it, I'm sorry. It's off a little bit, but I think they have it wired into the cable one, so it's doing this. There's some massive holes in this thing. My ankles are getting cold. Yeah, see the speedo? Tires are flat spotted because this thing sat for about 2 years. Go up to the Holt Brothers shop, shoot a donut, and go. The brothers will kick my ass. Don't hear any popping and squealing like it did before. Feel it's not so rough anymore. So I'm doing little burnouts here and there to try to get the tires round again. see what's going on with the speedo because it's doing this number. See if I can't get it to bump up a little bit on the Dakota Digital side. See if that'll work. It's not overheating. It's not blowing smoke out the ass end. I think she's good.